Okay, well, we can't gather that apparently. Okay, so I got a lot of health back. This'll do. Ooh, not this arrow.
That'll keep my stomach quiet.
Hmm. Come on.
I'll tuck that away. Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Alright, what do I have? Ravager. Flint Hawks. Like Flint Hawk back there.
Never know when I might need these.
I wonder if I could sneak past this group. Like, I don't see the benefit of actually fighting this. It'd just make more sense to like kind of cover and hide through it. Which I'm pretty sure I probably could have done on the last one had I not stepped on a trap immediately.
It's heavy. World's going right.
We can just get past this. thing about drinking wine out of a coffee mug. Probably didn't clean it from well enough from the coffee that I had with it this morning. Got a little coffee grain in there. Alright.
Guessing that I'm almost there.
That thing is huge. Hold on. Hold on. Where'd it go? This is a bad idea. Let's get out of it this way. What is that weak to? Oh shit, too far. Man, this fraction of a second I'm letting go of like one mouse button for the other. I don't think I'm getting the benefit of the doubt. he's not dead.
That better have been the biggest guard we've got, Gaia.
Drift machine. Yeah. But like, because you have to hold both mouse buttons down to aim and to fire, right? And like, I really feel like I was letting go of my index finger before the middle finger,
Can't be too prepared.
but it's close enough or it's too close for this game. And I constantly find myself doing that in this game. I'm sure this is like where I would find it very advantageous to be using a controller. Oh well. We've gotten this far. Yeah, right. Yeah, where can I plant the traps in the air? Yeah, I usually play controllers too, like especially if they come from console. But when I first started playing this,
Signals for the trail.
I didn't find that Sword and Board was that bad. Kind of like with Death Stranding, I feel like they did a really good job of porting it over, so like mouse and keyboard is just as viable. But like with the kind of the auto aim feature that they have for this game in particular, I don't know how beneficial it is. And like it's like auto aim and auto not aim. A vibrating mouse.
You did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
Have you?
So you've been in here before.
To a point. You'll see.
I don't know how I'd feel about a vibrating mouse.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
Yeah. Terrible frame. Because I was thinking just now, like, what device could we use that vibrates based off of indicators from PCs? Nothing good came to mind.
This is exactly the kind of place I
Nothing
expected
good
to find you
at
in
all.
Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
Which begs the question, where is he talking to me from? Like, is he in a cave by himself? Is he in a house? Is he in front of a bunch of people that think he's kind of crazy?
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Logging arrivals. Shen Margot.
Welcome to Frozen
Mind your
Hell.
footing.
Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers.
Is this the guy that was trying to get all the creepy stuff saved in the archives? Something over there. Counting on it being wires. Come on, grab that. Fine. Come back down. Why won't it let me grab that? Oh, that's a... okay. That's to come down.
finding these power cells. What do they do?
Okay, that's the first one you found. I'm guessing that's how we're gonna get into the next place. Let's go ahead and get the story.
That's my way
moving.
across.
Let's get the story moving, and then we can collect the power cells that apparently that we're going to have to collect. Oh shit!
It's
What? What happened there? That was a little far. Okay, let's try this
That's
again.
my way across. It's
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna take that zipline down. It seems to be a death trap. Or like I need to keep going straight. She's not grabbing anything on that face.
guess that's my way across.
Is it though? So far, it's not been working out well at all. Ah, man. This is apparently the true boss of the game. All other fights have led me to this.
Guess that's my way across.
Okay. I'm gonna jump. I'm just gonna let gravity take me. Okay.
It's held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
I can't believe that gave me so much trouble. My god. No! Don't tell me to go back up. Hold on. Since we're down here.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Yeah, I got that. Also, that's another that's what she said thing.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, and lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll...
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny. Polluted.
Come on.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Oh. I see.
What is it? What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we sent someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's
Oh,
all
wow.
right. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, all right?
Liz,
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
that was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobeck. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Gonna lie, that was kind of sad.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
Look, Liz, you're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy.
Aloy?
She's gone.
Right?
Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were...
Yeah, but you kind of wish she would die like of old
beyond
age, or like...
exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was
Because you know
better
she
than
didn't
them.
make it very far.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Saying that shows you misunderstand her completely. To her, everyone had value. Everything was worth saving. She gave her life in service to that idea. Even after everything you've learned, you still don't get it. The simplest thing about her, and the most important.
No. She had a superior mind and a superior will. It wasn't about sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Do we know where she was? I don't think we know where she's from.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
Okay, thank you.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By subtraction. I can make it better, Les. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
Nope. Okay. We're okay. Would skeletons be around for 2,000 years? I guess like we get Egyptian skeletons, right? So yeah, maybe. In the proper conditions. It'd have to
When
be
I
in the proper
opened the
condition.
hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but
God, what did Ted do?
I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy.
What did you do, Ted?
I've, please, stop trying to access the set system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. And what I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Captain Cox.
Wow. Ted was an asshole. Not only did he create this problem, he destroyed the solution. It wasn't knowledge that screwed everyone, it was his greed that screwed everyone. Oh my god.
He killed them all.
Ted wasn't dead, I would ask if I could go kill him.
This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless
Yeah,
men.
Ted's a dick.
He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Wow, dude, Ted's an asshole. The worst part about it is, like, there's nothing you can do about Ted at this point.
The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
This should be entertaining. I just ask the people who created this game, please don't give Hades more than like 2 or 3 phases. Please. I don't want to sit here and be like, oh my god, are you ever going to die? I know this game's been made. It's been out for a while. But just 2 to 3 phases. Perfect.
Is that good?
Try not to fall to your death.
Oh, well, you know.
Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Keep holding, keep holding.
Don't fall to your death. Okay, man. Would have been helpful the last time I did this. Ah. No! You're right, you don't know how he died. He could have died peacefully in his sleep, which is messed up. You don't want a guy like that, like, getting away with what he did. Hold up. Am I supposed to pull this up? Huh? I feel like I'm supposed to get up there somehow. I was stuck here last time. How do... What did I miss the last time I was here? Because it looks like you can climb this part, right? That thing is in the way. I mean, I don't know if they would have conditioned this spot. It doesn't seem like they do that. No, they didn't. What am I missing? Yeah. Yeah, my RPG is coming out and being like, oh, I'll just melt the ice. But this is definitely not one of those games. There's a ledge right there, but like, can I reach that ledge? Oh. No. Oh, there we go. Kind of hard to see with the shading. Not too deep about the puzzle. Oh, we're back here.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some
dies.
time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the Eclipse.
Painfully,
But I
hopefully.
never told you the full extent of my culpability.
Oh,
The
shit.
truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
Gonna refill my drink as we go a little bit deeper.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse, everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was. I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
Thought he'd keep going.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Carja? How did they become involved?
The Carja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too
don't really
busy
like
setting up
Silence
the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
And this is a good story.
What made you turn on Hades? Certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature.
I'm pretty good at games. Thank you.
Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
Oh man, I really don't like this guy, so I'm gonna be pretty
the things
ambivalent.
You've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing. They're coming.
Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahabas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such.
I traveled far to find you.
Oh, we wasn't gonna play through this. Dang. Ooh, a little Last of Us scene going on here. Oh, there's another audio log. Damn it. I want to hear that audio log.
I traveled.
Oh my god. Just let me play it.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence. And you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted.
Why did they give Hades such a violent voice?
Will you tell me your name?
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine?
Define timeline.
Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sundom's reign.
Define Karja.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me.
Titan flame.
It's just Batman as a robot.
Define Karja.
This whole game is an advertisement for the next Batman game. Get ready for Batman Apocalypse.
I have to tell Avad that the eclipse
Task
strike.
is complete.
What happened with Devol? I know he'll defend
The
the city.
focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing.
Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer.
How inconvenient for me.
Come before me. You shall receive your reward.
It's fine. You already told us that part of the story anyways. Damage failed repair. Oh! Okay, just wrapped inspection of Gaia Prime site. Construction is well underway. Reactor installed. Plans for control room remind me of Starship bridges on those cheesy old sci-fi vids. Living spaces for Alpha is already complete. Prefab modules, fingers crossed we never have to seal ourselves in here. Not that Elysium sounds much better. Spent last week at the Bryce site, designated ZD Project Labs, drawing up protocols. The base we're repurposing was huge, plenty of room for workspaces and resident blocks. The work crew's already set out my office lab. I'm not a fan of the glass wall. Guess Murray's intention was to enscone me as all-seeing presence. Ugh. Opposite effect. Makes me feel watched on display. Tempted to paint it over. Harry's recorded his presentation yesterday. Suitably leaks. Scheduled to record mine Friday. As soon as reception lounge, hollow theaters, and first residence block at ZD site are finished, we'll start processing the candidates being held outside Tucson. 27 already. Extraction team prioritizes Pac Rim and Aussie candidates. How scared and confused they must be. Snatched off the street, carted across the world, held in cells. You're just hoping they understand once they see the big picture. Going to catch a few hours of sleep and fly back to the ZD. Harry's promised delivery of QB lattice by noon. Expect MK1 will take 2 weeks to machine, assemble, and test. I aim to launch Gaia at 0.6T grounding. From there, I'll spin her up past 1.0 T. Wonder how long it'll take to break the 1.38 T record. My can go hang, sleep. Okay, so the people they brought into that last area, it wasn't voluntary. Interesting. They just brought them there. It's a little bit more bleak of a picture. Hold on. Can I skip this? I guess I could hit this vantage point.
It's cold.
Vantage point. Because as much as I love walking simulators, and I like me some walking simulators, I don't want to walk. Okay. Just past here.
Need them soon enough.
Maybe it's because I haven't played an Assassin's Creed in a while, but man, this climbing mechanism is a little bit nicer.
No space.
Interesting. Oh, traps. No worries. I don't know, it just feels so smooth, like going up the hill. It's all like the same idea and the same mechanic. It just... This one felt better. I still have to... I think the last one I played was Assassin's Creed 3, so I have to play Black Flag still. And every other one past that. Dude, I'm ready to see what happens. Like, this is a good end to the story. No, because, like, so what happened with... So I was on a journey to play all the Assassin's Creed games, and I got to Assassin's Creed 3, got halfway through the game, and for some reason, at the time, they released, like, a language update or something along that line, and it corrupted my save file, and so I quit playing it. And I had played all the Assassin's Creeds up to that point, and finally went back to it, played it, beat it, thought it was okay. Yeah, so Black Flag is next. I don't even know if it's on my shortlist yet. My shortlist. Yeah, Assassin's Creed 4. It's number 12. So sometime within the next decade. As fast as I'm getting through games right now. Yeah. But like, I'm the type of person that has to play the first game before you play the next game. Even if it's only like tangentially related. So.
Don't let your guard down.
Or related by name. Actually, I don't know. Some games I can skip. But I feel like Assassin's Creed, it's got like an underlying story that I like keeping up with.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. The Eclipse will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the City Guard fortify the Western Ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused.
His behavior?
If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so
Not yet.
for forgiveness.
Then you have it.
Oh, all the side quests? No, bro.
As long as you don't confuse me with her.
It's a lot of side quests.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then.
I feel like
glad
some of the
that's
side
behind
quests
us.
are getting redundant,
Now.
so...
It will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
True ending is all side quests done, even the DLC. Jesus, dude. I don't know if I could... That's a commitment. That is a commitment.
Oseram will spend weeks
Thinks making a contraption to do a job the Carja could crack into.
Quietly does it.
Dude, it has to be a spectacular piece of work for me to true
And
end
do
it.
keep me appraised of each new arrival.
Yeah.
Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
Like, The Witcher 3, my favorite game of all time. I've still only gotten the bad ending ever. Mostly because, like, I don't know, man, Ciri, like, you're a father figure, and you're supposed to let Ciri act like an asshole? Nah. So, yeah, I've always gotten the bad ending with that, but, like, yeah, I don't know if I could ever true ending all of those. Let's talk about the ridge.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes.
The Witcher? No. I didn't get bored of them. It's just... Actually, no, I kind of... I don't know if I could replay it and enjoy it as much as I did the first time.
You're welcome to tour the defenses.
Now, the DLC happens before the end of the main story. Alright, well, we're gonna Quentin Tarantino it. Because I plan to go through the main story today, and then I was going to spend Sunday going through the DLC.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will.
I'll have to New Game Plus it? That's fine.
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
So here's the thing with The Witcher. My first playthrough, I put, I want to say easily 100 hours into it. And so when I got the ending, the Geralt in the swamp ending, I was just going to be content with it. I played the DLC. Dude, I played the crap out of the DLC. Both DLCs. Wine and Blood, probably my most favorite DLC for any game ever released. It's basically another Witcher game.
Could you spare a moment to speak
like,
of the finer things?
Yeah, when I heard about the other endings, I was just like, I don't think I can do another 140 hours of this game. Like, I really liked it, but like, maybe sometime in the future I'll go back. But I was content. Content with the game. Not so much the ending, but I was content.
Olin's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Alright, you're telling me I should probably go up here before the end of the game. Dr. Winter. Because I guess, like, tonight we can go ahead and play in the Frozen Wilds and then finish the game up Sunday. Okay. I'm gonna go off what you said and we will go into the Frozen Wild. Because she definitely just made the comment, do I have anything left to do? I have so many side quests still. I have like 4 errands. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. So 11 quests that I know of. I could have missed some. I've got a couple bandit camps to go, and then like I haven't really been working on the hunting grounds at all. Okay, let's go take care of Frozen Wilds. Tonight we'll just play a little bit into that, and then we'll play the rest of that Sunday, and then finish the game Sunday. Because I feel like I'm right at the edge of the game. From what Dr. Winter is saying is that DLC happens before the end of the main story. And I trust the dude. Dude has been right 99% of the time we've talked about video games. In fact, when we play Monster, I assume he's playing Monster Hunter later this month, because like I'm gonna pick it back up, because like the last big patch for is it Iceborne? Comes later this month. So. Oh yeah, okay. No armor run? Yeah. I'm going to probably start playing Monster Hunter again. I planned on doing it next week, just so like I can get my feet wet, and then make sure I'm ready for the last patch at the end of the month.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans threat blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual...
I'll have to get some good dual blades. Actually, I think I have some good dual blades.
Touchy.
I think I made sure I farmed for those before last time I like kind of quit